When applying classical philosophy to modern teaching practice, it's important to adapt the core principles to the local context. In this case, we need to consider how classical philosophy can inform and shape teaching practices that are locally relevant, addressing specific cultural, social, and educational needs. Here are a few examples of how classical philosophy might be applied in such scenarios. Socratic dialogue and community-based education. Example: in a local South African context, where many learners come from diverse cultural backgrounds, the Socratic method can be used to engage students in open discussions about community values, social justice, and historical issues. For example, a teacher might lead a discussion on the impact of apartheid on modern South African society, encouraging students to critically evaluate its consequences. Application: teachers could foster dialogue-based learning where learners actively participate in debates or discussions, encouraging them to form and express their own views while listening to and challenging the perspectives of others. Plato's ideal of education in a local school system. Example: Plato's emphasis on education's role in leading individuals to their best potential can be applied to creating inclusive education systems where all students, regardless of background or ability, are guided toward their personal and intellectual excellence. Application: in South Africa, where access to quality education can be unequal, educators might apply Plato's philosophy by advocating for a more equitable curriculum that ensures all students, including those from marginalized communities, receive the opportunity to pursue knowledge and personal growth. Aristotle's concept of practical wisdom, phronesis in vocational education. Example: in regions where vocational education is key to addressing unemployment and developing practical skills, Aristotle's focus on practical wisdom can be applied. Teachers can encourage students to develop not only technical skills, but also ethical decision-making and responsible conduct within their chosen professions. Application, for instance: in a vocational training context, students could be taught not just how to perform their tasks, but also how to navigate ethical dilemmas that might arise in their field, such as healthcare, engineering, or business. Utilizing classical ethics in addressing social issues. Example: classical philosophy's emphasis on ethics can be applied in addressing local social issues, such as poverty, inequality, or environmental challenges. Aristotle's emphasis on virtue ethics encourages a focus on character development and moral responsibility. Application: teachers might engage students in projects that explore solutions to local problems, such as community-based environmental initiatives, while simultaneously helping students develop a deeper understanding of their ethical responsibilities in society. Both LO4 and LO5 highlight how classical philosophy remains highly relevant in 21st century education. The ideas of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle provide foundational principles that not only influence modern pedagogical approaches, but also offer practical guidance for addressing local educational needs. By engaging with these philosophies, educators can foster critical thinking, ethical decision-making, and holistic development in their students, helping them navigate an increasingly complex world.